Hello, it is your girl Patrisha here, and as always, I'm here to bring to you your beauty tip of the week, of the month, of the day. So, now, we've talked about some basic routines. We've talked about the must-haves in your cabinets. We're now going to start dibbling and dabbling into some ingredients. And there's going to be one ingredient that I'm going to highlight today, and that is going to be something called salicylic acid. So let's go to the next video, and we're going to talk a little bit about what salicylic acid is and why it's important and how helpful it can be for you. Salicylic acid, okay? Disclaimer, if you see me looking down, it's because I've jotted down a few notes because I want to make sure I hit on all the key points and important points for salicylic acid. So let's dive in. With salicylic acid in the world of skincare, we have something called exfoliants. You have your physical exfoliants, and then you have your chemical exfoliants. Salicylic acid is going to fall under that category of a chemical exfoliant. And it's also known as what you may have heard as a BHA or a beta hydroxy acid. Okay, so we know that salicylic acid is a chemical exfoliant. So now what does it actually do? It's very simple. Salicylic acid helps dissolve the dead skin cells on the top layer of our skin. So this is what's going to help keep our skin renewed, refresh, and clarify. Now, in the beginning, I mentioned that salicylic acid is also classified as a beta hydroxy acid. And the reason why that's important is because in the world of skincare, we have AHAs, which are our alpha hydroxy acids, and then we have our BHAs, which is our beta hydroxy acids. The difference between those two is the AHAs are water soluble and the BHAs are oil soluble. So we talked about salicylic acid being oil soluble. So what does that mean? Salicylic acid has this incredible ability of getting deep into our pores and cutting through that oil that's actually causing our pores to clog, which is why salicylic acid is great for anyone who's experiencing any type of acne. It's also anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. So a lot of times you guys will hear, if you go to a med spa, if you go to a dermatologist, depending on your level of acne, you'll hear that they want you to use salicylic acid a part as your at-home routine. There you have it, guys. That's salicylic acid. It's a chemical exfoliant. It's also known as a beta hydroxy acid, and it's oil soluble. So stay tuned for our next month video. We're going to dive more and more about some ingredients, but that's all I have for you now. Bye.